Good morning to everyone. In the last lecture, we had discussed about the what is the meaning and concept of the economics. Today, just I am going to discuss about the special branch of economics, like the industrial economics, which is also sometimes known as the managerial economics. We have discussed about the meaning, definition, classification, scope, and development of Indian industry under the industrial economics. First, you should discuss about what is the industrial economics. Actually, industrial economics studies the structure, conduct, and performance of industries. It focuses on how industries operate, compete, and how government policies influence them. It means कि industrial economics, it is the applied science of economics. Because under the economics, we have discussed and we have studied how to manage anything. Economics, it is derived from the Greek word, which means the management of the household. But industrial economics, it is the branch of economics where we have to study about the practical application of the economics. Because industrial economics, it is related to the development, operations, input, output of the industries under the different circumstances, under the different structure of the market, under the different policies and objectives of the firms. Therefore, whenever we discuss about the definition of economics, industrial economics, it is the study of firms, industries, and market analyzing market structures, firm behavior, and their interactions. Classification of industrial economics. Whenever we discuss about the classification of the industrial economics, broadly it is classified into four parts. Broadly, it is divided into four parts, like micro-industrial economics, focus on the individual firms and industry. Micro-industrial economics, under this, we have to analyze broader industrial trend and government policies. And descriptive and analytical industrial economics. Descriptive industrial economics are those industrial economics where you have only described the structure of the industry, you have described the terms and conditions of the industries, like in what condition this is called the small industries, small cottage industries, tiny industries, large industries. These are the this structures based. It means कि descriptive industrial economics only tell us about the terms and conditions for the different types of industries. And analytical industrial economics, it is related to the check the performance of the any industries. Under this analytical industrial economics, we have studied what are the performance of any particular firms and industry. This is come under the analytical industry. And what are the forecasting of that particular industries. These are come under the analytical industrial economics. Then the next very important things which is come under the industrial economics, that is the scope of industrial economics. There are number of scope of the industrial economics like the market structure analysis, because whenever we discuss about the industrial economics, as we know that there are different types of the market, there are different types of the firms under the market, like the perfect market, imperfect market, monopoly market, oligopoly market, duopoly market, like that. So under the industrial economics, we have studied the market structure because the objective of the firms under the different structure of the market, under the various kind of the market had differed. For example, in the case of perfect market, the main motive of the firm is how to maximize the profit by selling more and more. It means get the profit by maximization in the selling. But in the case of monopoly market, or we can say in the case of oligopoly market, there the main objective of the firm is maximization of the profit through the minimize in the sale. It means कि scope of industrial economics, it is study about कि in what conditions, in what terms and conditions the objective of firm should be suitable for the different market structure. And next one is pricing policies and practices. As we know that some industries are gone through the market mechanism. It means the price of any firm, price of any market, where that is determined through the demand and supply condition. It is known as the no, it is come under the market mechanism. But in the some cases, the price of the industry, the price of goods of any industry, that is determined by the government. Like in the case of rationing, fixation of the quota, this is come under the government policy. Therefore, industrial economics also tell us in what conditions there should be free for the market mechanism, mean there should be price determined through the market mechanism, and what should be welfare in terms of welfare, what should be in what condition price should be determined through the government policies. And next, very important is investment decisions and capital budgeting, because before going to start any industry, before going to operate any industry, there should be a study about the investment. Means because as we know that investment, it is the part of the resource, and resources are limited. And resources are not only limited, but it has the alternative uses. It means कि there should be need to the take the decisions कि where we should be invest your limited resources, and capital budgeting, mergers and acquisitions. It is very important scope of industrial economics. Merger means whenever two firms are merged into one, that is merger industries. And wherever any big industry, big firms acquired or hired and purchased to the small firms, that is come under the acquisitions. Industrial productivity and efficiency. In spite of this, there should be need to check the productivity and efficiency of any industry. Government regulation and industrial policy. All the industrial economics, all the industries are highly influenced by the government regulation and industrial policies. It means that under the industrial economics, with the area of study is market structure analysis, pricing policies and practices, investment decisions and capital budgeting, merger and acquisition, industrial productivity and efficiency, government regulations and industrial policy. These are the some important scope of industrial economics. Then next one is development of Indian industries pre-independence. There is a long history regarding the development of Indian industries. Whenever we discuss about the development of industry, Indian industry pre-independence means before the 1947s, there is the dominated by the British interested and colonial policies. It means कि in that case, the main focus of Britishers in during the colonial era, कि their how to bring the raw materials. It means ki the policy before the independence, there was the policy to export the raw material from India to Britain and import the capital goods. Limited industrial base and capital, emergence of textile, jute, and steel industries. So, Swadeshi movement encouraged indigenous industries like this. Development of Indian industries post-independence. Industrial Policy Resolution 1956. Public sector led growth. Liberalization and globalization in 1991. Expansion in emerging IT and service industries. Increased private sector participation. Iron and steel industry. It is iron and steel. It is known as the backbone of any economy. Therefore, it is the backbone of industrial development. Major plant, Bhilai, Roorkee, Durgapur, and Bokaro. Challenges, infrastructure, lack of infrastructure, lack of raw materials, and global competition. These are challenges in front of the iron and steel industries, uh, Indian iron and steel industries. Engineering industries include heavy machinery, electrical equipment, transport equipment, key for economic development and employment driven by technology and research and development. Petrochemical industries provided raw material for the various industries. Growth due to availability of petroleum and gas, strategic sector with high investment and innovations. These are the some basic uh, concept regarding the industrial economics, and if any doubt, please ask me. Okay, thank you.